This 5-second moment has millions of views, and people cannot agree on what they're seeing. I'll play it again. And the comments came in thick and fast on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I heard everything from AI, medical professionals weighing in, talking about respiratory issues, potentially dementia, people asking, is this the end? To hilarious comments like, that camera operator looks a lot like Jim Halpert from The Office. But guess what? This isn't edited or AI generated. This is Breaking Absurdity, your daily reminder that this is not normal. Brought to you by It's Not Satire. Subscribe to catch all the unbelievable moments. This footage is actually from the Forbes Breaking News YouTube channel from a news conference on April 1st. Here's a screen recording of the actual YouTube page. Same footage, no cuts. So let's watch that again. This time I'll slow it down so we can break down each moment. Sharp exhale, looks down, briefly collects himself, kind of like he just found the on switch. Looks up and says, hey, and then you've got the camera operator looking back to make sure everything's ready to go. As you can see, I think the camera caught a moment that it wasn't supposed to. From what it appears, Trump didn't even know the camera was on, and then we got a rare glimpse of Donald Trump when he didn't know the world was watching. The camera operator looks almost a bit surprised, like, oops, did that just get broadcast to the world? Now, let's talk about the main questions people are raising. First thing was, people are wondering, was this an inhale or an exhale? As you can see, he was in the middle of a big inhale right when the camera came on, and then sharply exhaled. See how right when he comes in the frame, you can see air going in and his body expanding? That becomes a lot more obvious when slowed down, so we can put that mystery to bed. And it wouldn't be the internet without people turning things into memes, and probably the funniest comments were around the camera operator. People immediately started commenting that the camera operator was making sure we all saw that moment. Kind of a wink-wink moment, letting us know they see what we see. But the comment that won the internet that day was the person who said, reporter looking at the camera like it's The Office. And then a reply saying that was a Jim Halpert moment if I ever saw one. Which is a great segue to some of the other comments which went a lot further, speculating about his health. Many comments pointed out that he seemed to be having trouble catching his breath. Others mentioned this reminded them of someone they knew with dementia. The clip was forwarded to a creator who focuses on communication and speech, and she gave her own opinion.
This video has been sent to me a few times, and it's supposedly leaked video of Donald Trump having trouble breathing.
And I just want to pause it right there because I never presented this as leaked footage. It was on the Forbes Breaking News website for everybody to see. I just happened to notice it.
So take a look. Now, this video is so short that when I looked at it and I analyzed it, I went, there's nothing that I can really point out of like medical clarity because it's so short. But what it did remind me of is, okay, I need to really make sure that people understand that the Donald Trump that we have, that we see on television and maybe in public appearances, is his 100% best. That is as best as he is going to get, because behind closed doors, when he does not have all the lights on.
She goes on to reinforce that the President Trump we see on camera reflects what the White House wants us to see, him at his 100% best. Behind closed doors, well, she speculates that might be a different story.
Guys, this is the best. Now, behind closed doors, if I had to take a guess and I thought about him as a patient, given the observations that I have made of what I see of him, I would guess he has difficulty with a lot of things. I would guess that with his fine motor control issues, he cannot button his own shirt or tie his own tie or tie his own shoes.
Of course, all this is speculation, but it does show the vast interest in the president's health. And due to his advanced age, even the smallest indicators spark big conversations. What people are reacting to here isn't just the breath, it's also the transition. That split second where someone goes from off camera to on. Most of the time that switch happens so smoothly you never notice it, but when it doesn't, even slightly, it stands out. There's no confirmed explanation for this moment. It could be completely ordinary, just captured at exactly the wrong time. But when something looks just unusual enough and there's no clear answer, millions of people fill in the blanks. 5 seconds, fully real, and still completely open to interpretation.
And there you have it, another day in American politics where absurdity meets reality, and sometimes reality can't keep up. If you want more of this, you know the drill. Subscribe, follow, hit the bell, and join me for the next round of Breaking Absurdity. It's not satire, and trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next.